look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss, look on my shit bright ways. I'm a freak in the sheets, but I got class. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you, mine. Ooh.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. How you doing, Donna? How you doing, Nick Anderson? My special tooly tools. My Sergeant Spanners. Just getting a few things going, and I'll be with you very shortly. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Oh, we can have a nice chilled evening, the way New Year's Eve should be. Hoorah!
Can't fight it, I'ma let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but when
Good evening, you sexy, sexy bastards. I'll be with you very shortly, and we're all early today because we're all excited, I think. We're like, hoorah! Good evening, Debbie. Good evening, Andy. Good evening, Donna, KM, and Matthew. Good evening, Mr. Anderson, or Nick Anderson. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yo, ZZ Roll.
and I'll be running, possessed by a low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny,
Let's get this transition sorted, shall we? Hoorah! Have I finally got it right for once? Come on, work, you little bastard. Work. 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 Hey, Happy New Year. How are you all doing? We're going to go in. I thought it was going to fuck up then. Look at Stuart on the dead man's fingers. Oh, I'm not quite on the dead man's fingers tonight. I've got something a little bit special. Just 1 second. Make sure that's running fine. There we go. Here we go. This is what I'm on tonight. Ooh, baby. Oh yes. A nice red wine. Oh, let's not be shy. Yes. New Year's Eve is here. Oh, salute, my vaping family. Oh, it's gorgeous. Love a good red wine. I'm going to start drinking more red wine. I should probably drink a lot more red wine, to be fair. So how is everybody tonight? Why would you do that to the red wine, Stuart? That's like sacrilege. Lemonade, man. Why just drink rosé wine and have it done with? Hey up BCV, how's it going? Good evening everyone and Happy New Year. No booze for me, but work. You know, it doesn't matter if you're working, buddy. I'm just happy you're here, BCV. Oh, I tell you what, I have been properly. My wife got me a new tripod, and it's an amazing tripod. I can get it exactly where I want it to be, but now you can see the amazing. Oh, jeez, Rebel Mod, that the wife went out of her way to surprise me with. Ooh. Now there's a wife who can do that. Tell you now, she deserves all the praise in the world for this. Hey up, Philip, how you doing, buddy? Happy New Year. Hey, I think it's time to talk. This lovely little Shih Tzu thing going. Oh. Good evening, KGB. I'm in a great mood tonight. I've always loved New Year's Eve. It's like, hey up, Cam, how you doing, buddy? It's always, how can I put it? A good feeling. It's like a fresh start. Everything you've done wrong in a year is done. It's done with. It's over. You can put a line through the sand and start from square one tomorrow. Or for a lot of people on the 2nd, because they'd be too hungover tomorrow to do it. Tonight is all about, hey up Claire, chubby kadoosh. Tonight is all about chilling out. There's a lot of emphasis going on about how it's tier 4 and everybody's locked down and no one can be with their families and all. No. Tonight is all about chilling out and enjoying what we do have, which is each other. Hey up, Stevie. Sorry you can't stay on for long, buddy, but Happy New Year to you, brother. Paul, how you doing? A brother from another mother. Happy New Year. Oh, that's some good red wine, that. Oh, ha, 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 ha. You know, some of these cheaper red wines, like this one, which is, it's an Asda Extra Special one. I think it cost about £4, but some of these cheaper ones are really exceptional. This is an Argentinian red called Malbec from San Juan. A lovely red is that. You're not late, buddy. You're right on time. How's it going, Big Daddy? Big Daddy A Snacks. How's it going, pal? Pippa. Oh, you realise I've gone live. Come on, then. There we go. You can get close to that mic. You can get close to the camera now, can't you? Eh? It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Oh, what time's it there, Philip? Oh, I don't know about that, Paul. I don't know about that, man. There are some red wines that are worth it. Hey up, 90. How you doing, pal? Happy New Year. Pippa, you going for the close-up for any reason? Pippa, do you want to sit? Sit down. That's it. There we go. Hey up, Craigie Poo. Happy New Year, brother. Ooh. My old brother make believe. Pippa. Pippa. High five for Claire. High five for Platoon. There we go. There we go. 10:05 there. Wow. Fireball whiskey ready. Ooh. You see, I'm not drinking too much tonight. I've got like extra special rum that I could use, but my plan is just to have my bottle of red wine and just ease the new year in, because tomorrow's a big day for me. Tomorrow's a massive day for me, and I do not want to be hungover for it. So one full bottle of red wine, yeah, I'll be slightly on the edge. Hey up, Jackson, how you doing, buddy? Happy New Year. Pippa, you're in full HD there. Now I've got the camera set up properly. You're now in full HD. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta love these tunes, man. Belgian, oh, I tell you, there's nothing better than a Belgian blonde, apart from my wife, of course. Just days. I want to hear, what is everybody's New Year's resolution? You must have one. Something you want to achieve in 2021. If you could all pick one thing to achieve in 2021, what would it be? Oh, no, 2021 is going to be our year, big time. So Big Daddy Haystacks is losing weight for New Year. Funny that, Big Daddy. Snap. Not to be a C word to everybody. You're not a C word. Cut back on the... That's not a resolution. That's a... Damn. That's nearly... That's nearly a religious sacrifice, that Craig. Jesus. Matthew, you've already... You can't pick a resolution you've already completed. Now there's a resolution. BCB. My New Year's resolution is to convert more smokers to vaping. Hats off to you, my friend. VA salute for that one. VA salute for that answer, man. That's very doable, Claire. Very doable. Fair point, Bill. But fuck it, you know, the way I roll is I don't sneak anywhere. I'm too fat to sneak anywhere. I just kick fucking doors in. I'm here. I noticed, Mark. I noticed. I doubt I'll get 13 subs tonight. Be nice if I did. Philip, I don't think that's possible, buddy. Hey, Big Daddy Haystacks, you know what I mean? We probably are brothers from another mother. Could be from the same mother, if you know, if my mother knows you're a postman, you know what I mean? I once did ask my mother if I was adopted. How's it going, Bill, buddy? Bill Richards, Happy New Year! You know, I'm trying to work out if the red one had hit me a lot harder than I thought, or if my camera just went out of focus. Oh, that's some good red wine. I tell you what, Argentinians have really picked up the game when it comes to red wine. I know they're still pissed off about the Falklands, but they make a decent red wine. Oh. I suppose, while we're talking about resolutions, no, Pippi, you can't have red wine. No. This is not gonna... For fuck's sake. I suppose while we're talking about resolutions, I suppose I should talk about what's happening this end. I've mentioned it maybe once or twice before, but now is to go into the full explanation of exactly what is happening. So, starting tomorrow, I'm going on a big weight loss challenge. Now, yes, there is going to be benefits to me personally because I'm going to lose weight. That's not the only reason why I'm doing this shit. I'm going to be raising money for two charities. Cancer Research and Quit. Now, Quit, for anyone who doesn't know, is a charity to help people stop smoking. But it's a worthwhile charity as far as I'm concerned. We're going to try and, as a platoon, fight it from two ends. Now, I'm in two minds in how to raise the money. I'm either going to do it through Patreon, where I give 50% of the Patreon, so that I get to charity, or I just create a GoFundMe. I've never really done this shit before, so any suggestions you have, stick them in chat. Let's work this out together, how to do this shit. But one thing's for certain, I'm doing it for the full year. I can't weigh myself, not without the, help of a truck stop. Some sort of industrial fucking weighing machine. So you're gonna see visual things, but I'm gonna be doing it's not gonna be a daily vlog, so I'm not gonna have time to do it daily, but every 2 or 3 days I'm gonna put a video up somewhere, either in Patreon if I decide to take the Patreon route, or in the platoon directly if I do it the platoon route. And just progress of what's going on, things of me actually doing shit, and how it's going. So no, Craigie Poo, if we did it a pound per loss or a pound per pound, then I'm well over £500, man, and I want to be raising a lot more than that. Where did I get the pipe? What, you mean this, buddy? My wife got it me from Amazon. It's a Camry Tech. K-A-M-R-Y Tech. They're about 33 quid. But let's put it this way, my dad's just bought one and he fucking loves it. That's awesome, BCV, man. Fucking salute to you, pal. I think I'm about an 8XL. I know the last time I got weighed I was over 40 stone, and I haven't lost anything. Not that I know of. But it's going to be, I'm aiming to lose 2 people. That's the easiest way of putting it. I want to lose 2 people. Pippa's already done that resolution. She's and the squeaking you can hear right now is Pippa. The coils, they're like little sub-arm coils. Shit box downstairs. But it's just, you can pick the coils up from Amazon as well. And they are 12 quid. So they're not even hard to get hold of. So here's the thing. The shit that I tell no one. I've mentioned it briefly on the Vapecast. But here's the thing that I tell no one. I've never said this live on camera, ever. So this is a New Year's Eve exclusive. I suffer, it's not agoraphobia, because I'm not scared to go outside. But I haven't physically been out the front door in over 2 years. Some people will be going, fuck! And here's the thing, contrary to popular belief, I'm not a confident person. I can, stick a couple of lines in me and I'm ready to rock and roll. But so, there's little, why don't you put ads on your video? I'd love to. The problem is with that is A, you can't do that until you get 1,000 subscribers. And B, you get pence. So I'd be donating like £1 every 3 months. It'd be kind of pointless. The main thing is I want to try and raise some money. If I'm going to lose some weight, I want to do some good. If I'm going to do some good, I'll give it a proper reason to do it. So losing weight to raise money for cancer research and for quit, well, and burying my soul while I do it as well, that's the scary bit for me. That's the proper scary bit for me. As good as that pipe is, this rebel mode for me, it's just my baby. The reason why I don't have 1,000 subs now is because I've only been going since the 23rd of August. You gotta bear that in mind, man. It's, in fact, up until I went on Inside the Mines, I was at 88 subs, and then I went on Inside the Mines and it shot up to 300, and it's been climbing steadily ever since. And it's like pointed out earlier, I'm 13 away from 500, so we're getting there. But the straight fact is, subs aside, I believe, and I've said this from day one, in the power of positivity. I believe as a platoon, we can do great things. We can change the face of the vaping reviewing industry, and I believe it. 100, we can kick in the doors and blow the roof off the bitch and show everybody how it should be done, how a community comes together for the good of everybody. Now, this losing weight lock, it's a big thing for me, but more importantly, it could be a big thing for all of us to get some, get some money raised, get some things together, get, really push forward. Because I've said this a few times now, 2021 is going to be our year. It's going to be the year that we do some amazing things. Starting tomorrow. Well, that's ending. I am telling all. Don't you have 1,000 subs up for me? Oh, thank you, Nightclub. I appreciate that, buddy. So I was like mid-stream saying something. I'm telling all. I was like, what the fuck have I done? What are you telling people? Well, that's the thing, Claire. You've got to bear in mind, when I fall, shit gets broken. And I don't mean me. I've got enough padding to survive any fall. I was actually telling someone the other day that when I was 24-ish, around that time, I got hit by a car at 40 miles an hour. I suffered a bruised knee. The car was totaled. Hey, Chris, how you doing, brother? Happy New Year. So when I fall over, shit gets broken. It's generally me that this one. Oh, hang on, and it's generally me that fuck shit up. So there is that fear of falling constantly because I don't want to be laid up for fucking months on end. You are Clover. You are my chief cheerleader. So this particular one is the Mad Dogs range by CGM, an amazing range. But I'm also currently testing this range, which is called Blow Juice from Right Squad, I believe it is. It is kindly sent to me. So there's going to be a review on that in the next couple of days. Speaking of the next couple of days, I've been hinting a little while now that there's going to be big things happening in 2021 starting tomorrow. Well, I've spoke about the weight loss shit. By the end of this, sorry, what day are we on today? It's Thursday. So by Sunday, I will have a definitive way for anybody to contribute as far as, donate and all that sort of thing. I'll have it worked out. As from tomorrow, however, there's going to be a big change to my channel. Which ones? Which ones, Donna? Do you mean the CGM or do you mean the Blow Juice? So, the big things that is coming from tomorrow is you're going to see a massive content ramp up. Big time content ramp up. There's going to be hardware reviews, liquid reviews. There's going to be all sorts hitting the channel big time. I am going full steam ahead into 2021 to make it our year. Because my goal, my ultimate goal, is to win the EC Click Awards next year. Well, here's the thing, Chris. The CGMs. I've tested them on pods. I've tested them on RDAs. I've tested them on. Watch out. Yep. I've tested them on RTAs, and I've got to say, all different watts, all different ohms, and all that sort of shit. And I've got to say, the taste is consistent right the way across the board. Like, really consistent. The flavour is spot on. I won't be burning myself out, Craig. I'm going, trust me. I've made a lot of moves in my personal life to really pump some serious shit out. And with the help of some seriously good friends, I've got a new piece of software. I've got a new piece of software that will help me make videos quicker. Take a lot of time off my editing. The UK Vape Show. Hey up, Dave, I'm just reading your message. Happy New Year, buddy. I saw you for the first time on the UK Vape Show. I'm a fat guy at 550 pounds. Oh, dude, man, welcome to the club. Chubby cuddles. Chubby cuddles. I am awesome, Jason. Awesome. Happy New Year, brother. Hey up, Chico. How's it? Speaking of the hero of the hour, Chico is the geezer here who arranged me to get hold of the Blow Juice. So we need to all give a VA salute to Chico for making that happen, because you, sir, are a superstar. So VA salute to Chico. Happy New Year, Jay-Zink. Happy New Year, buddy. In fact, I'm going to fill this one up with this one, which is the Strawberry Raspberry Blow Juice. Because of you. There we go. Got that nicely set up with the Blow Juice. I'm currently testing the Blow Juice and the RTAs. They're moving on to the RDAs tomorrow, as well as the pod system. So On the 2nd is when the first video comes out, which is the Blow Juice review. After that, it's hardware, and I'm going to be literally pumping videos out for fun. I've purposely held back a load of gear. Yes, a lot of it's going to be 2020, even going back to 2016 gear. But it's still gear you can get hold of. Oh, that's awesome, BCB, man. Honestly. Oh, thank you, Kim. Hey, brother. It'll be good for all of us, pal. Which one of the ones you just showed are you leaning more towards? Hang on, Jezzy. What do you mean? Which one? Are we talking juices or gear? What RTA is it? This is the Voluna V2 RTA. It's one of my favourites. I wish you all the luck in the world. You'll have to forgive me, my eyes are a bit. I accidentally had a kit before coming live. That sounded so dodgy before coming live. I wish you all luck in the world. We have the platoon and better still for you two. You know what, Claire? I love you. If you bring an enthusiasm to this platoon that is so underestimated. Happy New Year, Chico, buddy. Yolanda. Happy New Year, buddy. Ben Baker. Happy New Year. I love that. That's a cracking name. That's a porno name, is that, Ben Baker? Well, that's the thing, Jackson. You see, this is the thing. I'm a hobbyist. And it's like I've got recently just got my hands on the Geek Vape Tsunami 24 Plus RDA. How many people don't even know that exists? That you can still get your hands on them brand new. And it's even got the Kennedy airflow system. Amazing RDA. The Kizoku, I tell you what, Paul, the Kizoku Limit is an amazing beast. But this is the thing, I've been holding back gear respect. When I got to sort of end of November and I realised that what my plan was going to be, where I was really going to hit it in 2021, I held back the hardware because I'm not a well-off person. Which means that, you know, buying shit is not the easiest thing in the world to do. So, with that being said, I held back the gear, so I had a bit of a buffer, so I could keep buying stuff, but, you know, I'm not just on a stupidly amount every month. Oh, you're a superstar, Paul. Jackson, Paul is a founder of the platoon and he's an amazing bloke. I need more wine. Damn, I need a drink. Oh, let's fill this fucker up. Let's not pretend I'm not going to drink a full glass of this shit. Oh, there we go. See, that's how wine should come. Oh, so good. So very good. Jackson, man, we're all one big family here. And the thing is, there's a lad called Craig, or the Amateur Vapor. He was like telling people about his channel in my group, and he's like, I hope I didn't call you any disrespect. Dude, we're one big family, and at the end of the day, I don't care if other reviewers promote themselves in my group, because we're a family. We're a platoon, and we all band together. It is me. That's foul face. Ooh, Donna breaking out the trivia. Get in. Hey up, Bear, how you doing? Happy New Year, Mr. B. Happy New Year to all the chat. Happy New Year, Bear. See, a lot of people love Steam Crave stuff, Zink. A lot of people love Steam Crave stuff. I'm not a fan. I've not really tried enough of the product to say yes or no to them. I've had one, which didn't go well. You can see that on my channel. But they're a well-loved brand. Hey up, Liz, how you doing? Chubby cuddles. Chubby cuddles. You know, it's only 3:30 in the afternoon. Where are you, Dave? Where in the world are you? It's like a trivia question. It's 3:30 here right now. Have a guess. I've tried, Claire. There's only really one that's taken notice, which is Univapo. I'm too small to review. It sounds daft because I'm obviously huge. But as sub count's concerned, I'm too small a reviewer for them to really take notice. Well, that's not a problem. You know, it is what it is. Gotta say, from their point of view, they're a business at the end of the day, and they would rather send their gear to someone with 2,000 or 3,000 subs than someone with 500. Virginia. Do you know what? There's a couple of states I've always wanted to visit. Virginia's one of them. Texas is another. Purely because everything's bigger in Texas, and I think I would be a god in Texas. What's the other one I want to visit? Louisiana. That's another place I'd love to visit. And New Orleans as well. I truly believe I am an American born in an English body. Arkansas, yes, another great state. I tell you what, I quite like this strawberry raspberry blow juice. It's more raspberry than strawberry, but it's, you know, it's not a bad little juice as this one. Liz, he's been on his best behaviour. His wife's checking in now. Alabama. How does it go? Alabama. Ting, 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 ting. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, that's a reference to a Top Gear episode where they went across. And for anyone who doesn't know, Top Gear is a motoring show where they used to have 3 of the best presenters England ever had. And they went across America and they got to Alabama and it was, oh, Alabama. The sign had a lot of gun bullet holes in it. It's like, welcome to Alabama. Ting, 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 ting. That's awesome, BCV. See, I love watching out for little deals like that. You know, hang on, my music stopped. Which normally means YouTube's going, are you still there? I'm massive here already. Oh, I tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, now you see, earlier on in the platoon, I asked the question. And I basically said, I want some Q&A questions. I want you to ask me questions. And I haven't looked at them yet purposely, because I didn't want to spoil the surprise. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at what questions have been asked. Let me just go into the... Oh, no. It's going to go a bit darker because I've not got a white screen anymore. Right, so we'll go to VA Platoon. We'll go to the capture mode. And we'll just press F. 1 second. 11 is it? That's 11. Oh fuck it, don't matter. Right, okay. Right, where are we? Where's his? Look at that, you sexy bastard. Look at you, Stuart, with your dead man's finger. Happy New Year. Right, here we are. Here's the questions. Right, so there's a few questions. We'll start with Philip's question, shall we? How did you and the wifey meet? Well, that's a bloody question, actually. Me and Mrs. Me actually met on a, I don't know if it's still going, but it was a dating website called plentyoffish.com. She didn't like me at first. I pestered the shit out of her to get a date, and eventually got one. Now, at the time, I was in security, so as you can imagine, me not being the most confident person on earth, going to meet her, she decided, and she's the same, to be fair, she brought two of her friends along. So I'm there, and the stupidest thing as well. About 3 days beforehand, I used to have hair, not too much, but a decent amount. And I dyed it blonde for a bet. I looked like the third member of Bros. It was crazy black bleach blonde. So I looked like a tit. But in my mind, I looked cool as fuck. So I went on this date, I'm there in my suit. Like shirt, tie, pants and everything. And we went for a carvery. Oh, hang on 1 second, that's me sister, get out of it. And we went for a carvery. And basically, what happened is her mate was a bit of a nutter. And I didn't realise, see, they got a drink of Wicked each. Now, Wicked, for anyone who doesn't know, it's like an alcohol pop. I'm there with me beer, she's got her drink, and her mates have got these blue Wicked, but I didn't realise the bottle were plastic. Now, this husband and wife was, how can I put this? She was very hands-on with him. And what that basically meant is that he pissed her off at one stage, and she hit him over the head with the bottle, and for a second, I just went, because bear in mind, I'm in security, and my first instinct is to reach across the table and grab the bottle. So I'm fighting that instinct, and I didn't realise it was a plastic bottle. I thought it was glass. And I'm sat there going, she just fucking bottled him. What the fuck? But it turned out to be a plastic bottle. We ended up having a laugh about it. But then she invited me back with her friends, obviously, back to her place, and ended up playing Just Dance on the Nintendo Wii, which that was fun. I just sat there going, I don't believe this. That's how me and the missus met. The very next day, I took her to a zoo. That was technically the second date, and we never looked back. I think we was together 5 years roughly before we got married. Might have been 6 years. But we got married on February the 14th, 2014. 14. That's when we got married. So that answers that question. Let's go to the next one. The next one is this. Warwick asks, which is KGB for anyone who doesn't know. Warwick asks, why are you such... Hang on. What's the name of your group? I want to join it. My spanners will help you out there, buddy. It's the VA Platoon, as you can see there. You've got to be a subscriber to join it. That's the only requisite. Is that the right word? For fuck's sake. Prerequisite. You've got to be a subscriber because this is a subscriber-only group. But other than that, you're welcome to join, buddy. So Warwick asks, why am I such a legend? Probably because I'm not dead. I think that's the best way I can answer that. I'm not dead. I should be, but I'm not. Ergo, I'm a legend. If I was in ancient Greek time, I would be hailed as a god. Right, so Stuart asks, what celebrity would I give a chubby cuddle to? Oh, what celebrity would I give a chubby cuddle to? David Chappelle. No, Gabrielle Iglesias. Fluffy. the coolest bloke on two legs by a million miles. That guy is the funniest motherfucker ever to walk this earth. So that would be who I would give a chubby cuddle to. Because I think a chubby cuddle with Enrique Iglesias, not Enrique Iglesias, Gabriel Iglesias would be awesome. And then, oh fuck me, Stuart, he's asked 3 questions. So the next question is McDonald's or KFC? KFC every time. It's more fulfilling. And then we've got, if you had £1 million to spend in 10 hours, what's the first thing you would buy? I would buy 50,000 £20 vape kits and hand them out to smokers. That solves that one. Andy Thomas, best car I've ever owned, Datsun Cherry. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. An amazing little car. It was my first ever car, the Datsun Cherry. Loved it to bits. Get Bill Richards with a subscribe. What a superstar. Andy gets grassed up. Oh, fuck's sake. Dobby, it's just Dobby, it's just a firework. Dobby, it's just a firework. You'll be fine. You won't live. Al Qaeda has not come for us. Come here. Come on. You'll be fine. It's alright. It's not ISIS. Boy. Love fireworks. I think this is a controversial one, but I truly believe fireworks should be banned from sale to the general public. If I became Prime Minister, that is the very first thing I'd do. I know there are sensible people out there, but there ain't fucking many of them. Hey up, Colette, how you doing, love? Happy New Year and chubby cuddles. I fucking love that. Chubby cuddles. I can get close to the fucking thing, man. Hey up, Michael, how you doing, buddy? Happy New Year. I am more than ready for 2021, pal. More than ready. Happy New Year, brother. Oh, who's Dobby? Dobby is my Newfoundland. He is, well, Newfoundland crossed with German Shepherd. But my wife is a big Harry Potter fan. Big Harry Potter fan, so he's our house elf. And he steals my socks as well, so quite apt, really. Three new members. You're all awesome, man. You're all amazeballs. I saw someone today kicking and screaming and kicking off about everyone being in tier 4 and we can't do Hogbenny and all this shit. And I saw someone kicking off about it and I'm just like, really? Is it that big of a deal that you're going to be, not hungover on New Year's Day? You'll be fine. You'll survive. Dobby's awesome, man. Dobby is like, how can I put this? He likes to sleep a lot, but he loves to play fight. He's a big bastard to play fight with as well. He's the type of dog that grabs hold of your hand and doesn't let go, but he doesn't hurt your hand, he just grabs hold of it. Brother Philip, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. You can join me on the journey. I haven't. No, Craig, I haven't. I'll tell you for why. I have the Free Max pod, and as much as, how can I put this? As much as I loved the Twister, And the fire loop is an amazing tank. I don't see how the mod could possibly make it better. So for my money, I would just buy an 80 watt twister mod rather than spending the extra on the maxes. Does that make sense? Oh God, Michael, what's your question? Why are you such a twat? Dave, you're a superstar, man. You're a superstar. Where's me pipe? There's me pipe. There's me lovely pipe. Did you think a year ago today that you would be where you are? No. Not even close. I tell you what, a year ago today, and I'll be honest with everybody, a year ago today, I was doing gaming reviews, and I was on the verge of just packing the whole YouTube thing up and just saying, you know what, fuck it all. I'd had enough a year ago today. Baby Yoda's awesome, man. You like Baby Yoda too, don't you? Yeah. Where's Baby Yoda? Where's Baby Yoda? You look for Baby Yoda now. This Kyle might be on, he's getting ready for, oh no, it's wicking now. It wasn't wicking before, I think he was getting ready for a change. But no, a year ago today, I was in a very low place. I'm not too shy to tell everybody. A year ago today, everything was strained. The pressure on me a year ago was phenomenal. Everything I did turned to shit. Everything I did. And I tell you now, it took a lot of fight, a lot of willpower, a lot of positive thinking, and a book called The Secret pulled me out of it. Claire, thank you for reminding me. There you go, thank you for reminding me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, vapors of all ages, over 18 of course, I actually do have an Instagram account, and I've not been using it because I'm not really au fait. When I am au fait with Instagram, I just forget. 2021, however, new day, new start, new year, new beginning. That's all going to change, and I'd like everybody to come and follow me on Instagram, because that is where, and Claire is right here, where all the video posts should go. Yes, that is bloody good point there, Claire. So let me put a link into my Instagram. So I'm going to do now. Right, YouTube, there we go. There's a link to my Instagram. I know you are, Michael, and likewise, buddy. I'm always here for you too. And here's the thing. The love... I'm trying to think of the right words here. The love and support that you guys have given me since August the 23rd is not to be underestimated in any way, shape or form. I would never have... Bear in mind, it took me 3 years to get 750 subs in gaming, to be at just shy of 500 subs after a couple of months. I never in a million years would I ever thought that possible. Never in a million years, man. And it's all because of you guys. The love and support you guys give is phenomenal. Phenomenal. but I still think, I mean, I've had some amazing surprises this year. The best surprise of all was my wife with this. You've got to understand something. I'm not the type of person, when my wife comes to me and says, what do you want for Christmas? I'll sit there and say, I've got everything I need, I'm fine. My wife came to me and asked me what I want for Christmas, and I just came with the usual response, I'm fine, just get whatever you want, I'm fine. She went round the houses to get this. And yes, she worked with KGB and KGB helped her, but my wife, to find out something that I'm a big fan of Jay Hayes, and for her to find that out and to search out this, oh man, luckiest man in the world. This year has been, that's the right word, Michael. This year we've created a family. And it's a family that, well, it's like I say, it's why I called us a platoon. You see it everywhere. PvP army, Hazer army, this army, that army, this army. But platoons are more tight-knit. Platoons are bands of brothers and sisters that get the job done. And that's why I called us a platoon, because we're a family. Oh, bloody hell. Well, tell you what. Oh, thank you very much, Liz, for telling me that. VA salute to Andy for bringing Liz on board. Oh. My knee just locked then. He was like, oh, fuck. Thank you for stopping by, Craig. Happy New Year, brother. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Tell you what, I am in an utter buzzing mood. I mean, granted, I've nearly polished a bottle of wine, but still. I tell you what, 90, if I get 1,000 subs by the end of January, I will give away 2 t-shirts. Hey up, Michael, how you doing, buddy? Happy New Year, pal. That's the thing, Michael. Whether you're here or not, we're here for you. Never forget that. Tell you what, the vaping community as a whole, I'm not just talking about us, has really surprised me this year. Normally, you get the old hats, and when I say old hats, I'm talking about the likes of TVP, who just want to create animosity and want to draw battle lines, like between him and Vaping and Vic and all that. I say bollocks to all that shit. Let bygones be bygones. It is what it is. You had a falling out, fucking deal with it, grow up or fuck off, one of the two. And the vaping community this year has proven that this battle line shit don't fly anymore. Doesn't fly anymore. We'll come together and we will help people. Yeah, but you see KGB down south, it is classed as hard water anyway. I would wager, Claire, that a lot of people have found themselves in 2020. Because if nothing else, we've had a lot of time to reflect. You know, there are some things like that, Philip, that are just absolute fucking Trojans. You just never give up. 25 and 28, can't wait to get my hands on. Oh, Michael, man, you're gonna love the 28mm. I've not tried the 25, but I know the 28, the airflow in it is phenomenal. I actually have it here. I say here, but I've got a lot of shit hiding stuff at the moment. Just move that. Fuck, where's it gone? It's right in front of me. I've got it there. Still on my IPV. Still going strong. Gaily Bops! Hey! Happy New Year! Welcome! Fucking hell, superstar like Gaily Bops popping in. No, there's a turn up for the Bucks. The Queen of Vaping herself comes walking into my little old corner of the world. I've used the Asgard, Stuart. I don't own one, I've used one. I've got to admit, the Nightmare for me is better. I'm still getting, there's a flavour in this, I can't tell you what it is, but I'm still getting my head around it yet. So if you see me pulling funny faces when I'm using it, that's generally because I'm still trying to work out if I like it or not. You bang on there, Michael. The 28 for the 28 needs to be squonked. It's a thirsty fucker. It needs to be filled. It's like me. I need to be constantly filled. And the Nightmare RDA is me in RDA form. How are you doing, Gaily Bops? Are you having a lovely New Year's Eve? Well, Zan's awesome for telling you that. Thank you very much, Zan. Pip Jacobs. Hey up, Pip, how you doing? Happy New Year. Jesus. Vaping with Vic. Vaping with Vic turns in. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm out. Everyone's walking in. It's like, what's going on here? Oh, we're having a lovely New Year's Eve, man. I've got me wine. I've got me Rebel mod. I'm well happy with this Rebel mod. This Rebel mod's amazing. I'm sat here vaping like a disco cloud machine. How's your New Year's Eve going, Vic? Hogmanay was cancelled. Was Hogmanay cancelled? I think it was, weren't it? That must be gutting. I loved my time in Hogmanay. Gave me a whole new appreciation for Scottish people, did Hogmanay. You gotta love it when vaping, when Vic turns up, everyone's like, fuck Mr. B, Vic, hello. Oh, Jesus. I love it, man. Love it. Ah, Jesus. Ah, fucking hell on fire. I am literally on a high right now. I've got the Queen of Vaping Gaily Bobs and Mr. 2020 Vaping with Vic in the chat. Does it get any better, really? What have you missed, Danny? Well, the King and Queen of Vaping's walked into chat. Nothing more than that, you know. Happy New Year, Zan. How's it going, buddy? Happy New Year to you, Mr. B. You are the... oh, but no, this deserves a chubby cuddle. Chubby cuddle, Pip. Chubby cuddles. Chubby cuddles. Yolanda, that's because I'm the only one with nothing better to do. Gaily Mops, that's the Scottish spirit right there. You can take our freedom, but you'll never take our hog money. You've got to love Sturgeon on you. The troll that stole Christmas. Oh, bless her. I shouldn't get political. I've never really liked Sturgeon. I've never really liked politics full stop. That's more Vic's area of expertise, is that one. Well, on a New Year's Eve buggy tonight. Zan, if I want to call her the Queen of Vaping, I'll call her the Queen of Vaping. Ooh, neck squonker. Brave man. To be fair, we all know my feeling on mechs, but my feeling on mechs have, how can I put this, been massaged a little bit ever since Matthew sent me that awesome Crossbones by Suicide Mods, Death Mods, something to do with death, and it just, you want me to put my Instagram link in chat again? That's not a problem. Boom! That's how we do it. No, I can't stay live till midnight. I'm doing till 10. The reason why I can't stay live till midnight is because my amazing wife, Mrs. B, is working first, because she's a carer and she has people to look after. So she's working first in the morning, so, Mrs. B comes first, always and forever. Oh, there you go, Michael. You see, it's just out of reach range. It's just there. But I tell you what, that night when I like coiled up my very first mech, series mech, and lit it up for the first time, I was petrified. Not many things scare me: spiders, clowns, and mech mods. That's the holy trinity of nightmares for me. But when I was, that's it, Death Wish Evil Twin. When I did that, I was petrified, but my God, was it an amazing vaping experience. I've not had a vaping experience like it from anything else, and every now and again, I coil the bastard up and light it up. Every now and again, it's like having a cigar in it. Speaking of which, zip. There we go. Love my pipe. My pipe. I'm going to be known now throughout the whole vaping world for being my pipe. I love my pipe. No, Claire, the legends of this channel are you guys. I'm just the fat idiot who sits in front of the camera. You guys are the legends. this Camry Tech pipe is something special. I've got Nick salts in this, and it's a nice little throated, like a proper pipe. Like a proper pipe. You gotta love the pipe, man. The pipe's awesome. People come for the fat fuck. They stay for the pipe. I still think though the best comment was that I was telling jokes and stuff to a friend of mine, and the joke that was on Christmas Eve, like, why do cows have bells? Because the horns don't work. That joke has been phenomenal. I've been using that joke left, right and centre. I can't think, Vic might be able to help with this one, but I can't think of a pipe that has an RBA head. I think they're pretty much all stock coils. But Vic might be able to tell you, if anyone will know if there's a pipe with an RBA head, Vic will know. Thank you, Gaily Box, for popping in. You're a superstar. Queen of Vaping, man. Queen of Vaping. I definitely think this coil's ready for a change, though. Just trying. Oh no, I just had it on. There we go. There we go. Just need a bit of thickening. You know when you just start getting that little burnt taste? It just wasn't quite with me. The only RBA built-in pipes. Oh, well, they all like the 200-300 quidders. There were one on eSig for 220 quid. And for about 30 seconds I considered it. But then it's like, no, why would I pay? I'm paying 230 quid for a pipe. And it looked awful as well. I'm not that Matthew. You give me too much sugar, I'm just jumping around. But hey, that might be a good idea for me losing weight. Just feed me a load of Skittles. Yeah, Mrs. Beaver said no. I think this actually has. Hang on a minute. That is a bloody good point, Vic. No, surely this wouldn't work. Hold on your horses, folks. Right, hang on. That's a proprietary pipe end, so that one. Vic, I never thought of this in a million bloody years. Oh, okay. I don't know where my phone is, hang on. Say that again, Mrs. B. Oh, on Facebook, right, okay. Do I have a tank that has 510 connection? I don't. I'm gonna have to find one that has a 510 connection. I must have one somewhere that has a 510. No, that's not coming off there. Right, you. No, not 510 connection. I mean 510 drip tip. That's a right. That is now, yeah. I'm using them with RDAs with silly bloody coils in them, so it's not going to work. I'm now right. That is, yeah. No, I'm with you there, Vic. So this has a 510 connector on it. I need to now get this. Oh, where is it? Well, oh, it's not in reach. I have the STNG NTL RDA from Torfold. That I bet would work well on this. And that has the I'm sure that has a 510 drip tip in it. In fact, I'm almost bloody positive it does. Looking for somebody. There we go. Wrong button. Wrong button. No, wrong button. Now I can't see anything. Shit. Oh. Oh, hang on. It's on that one. Nope, it's not on that one. God damn it, Mr. B. There we go. There we go. Right, I can see now. Did you hear the famous speedrunner? Jamiroquai, I don't even know what that's on about. Yeah, no, I've not even heard of that one. Vic, you are a superstar for making. I didn't even think of that at all. I'm now going to have to find a 510. I'm going to have to find an RTA with a 510 mouthpiece that this would fit. Then I could put my own coils in. Oh, yes. But bear in mind, this is a 30 watt pipe, so it's going to have to be something NTL, like the STNG. Chris, I'm telling you now, if you are a J Hayes fan, 100% worth getting. I love it for the fact it's a J Hayes Rebel box. It's very lightweight. However, it feels good quality. Despite it being lightweight, it feels exceptionally good quality. I did that then and realised there's no airflow. See, this is the thing. And I'm with Michael on this one. A lot of people resonate weight with quality. Now, this is what threw me off with the Rebel mod, because generally, how can I explain this? The Lunar RTA, V2 Lunar RTA, you compare the weight of this to a Destiny RTA, and automatically the Destiny feels like it's nowhere near as good a quality because of the weight and the materials that are used in this, if that makes sense. So on that basis, a lot of people use weight as a qualifying aspect whether something's quality or not. The Rebel mod works against that because it's so lightweight. I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm holding anything. I think it weighs like 5/10 of fuck all, but it is really good quality. Another good point there. Craig just put the 510 reducer in. Why didn't I think of that? I've got shitloads of reducers. Craigie poo. Between Craig and Vic, you've given me some cracking ideas of how to. Oh, yes. Yeah, Michael, that's gone over my head, mate. Thick northern bastard. I understand 3D printing, but the PA12 bits like. Oh, that's a good wine. Doing the Clean Out Studio server. Thank you for stopping by, Vic. You are a superstar as always. Everybody, VA salute to Vaping with Vic, man. VA fucking salute. Grace, I love it. My wife got me this as a very, very, very special present on Christmas Eve. And if you want to see how that went, I actually have on my YouTube channel a highlight video from it, which I'll find the thing for it, your channel. Which is there. Let me just pause that. Let me share, copy that. So that is what happened when I received it. And believe me, I never saw it coming at all. And Mrs. B deserves all the credit in the world for this, because I tell you now, if someone said to me to put a bet on any present she'd buy me, this wouldn't even be my top 100. What a point, Craig! What a point, the GT4! What an amazing... Oh, you are a superstar, Craig. Now, I've got the GT4 currently in my display case. I don't think I can reach it. Let me just see. Let me see if I can reach it. Nope. No, it's just out of reach. But tomorrow that's going on it, the GT4. What a cracking point that is. Michael, you're a superstar, man. Thank you for everything you've contributed to this channel this year. You've been amazing. Happy New Year to you, brother. You're right, Michael. Weight doesn't always mean quality, but the general consensus. You look at anything, watches, vape mods. What else can go into this bracket? Jewelry. Weight is generally the qualifier to whether or not something is good or something's well made. I've asked hundreds of people over the years who've had this exact same conversation, and they all agree that weight is generally something to look at. But you're right, with new technology, new materials, it's like, look at the £1 million supercar, the Lamborghini that's purely made of carbon fibre. Lightweight as fuck. Wouldn't want to have a crash in it, but lightweight as fuck. And £1 million to boot. Completely the most pointless car on earth for me, but the chances of me getting my fat ass into a Lamborghini not happened. I'll tell you a story. This is God's honest truth. Me and my dad used to have a car company many years ago, talking 5, 6, 7 years ago, and one of the financial contributors was a millionaire who also had a car business, who specialised in Rolls Royces, GTs, and all the really expensive stuff. And one day he brought round a Ferrari, and he asked me if I wanted to have a go in it. I spent 25 minutes trying to squeeze into it, got halfway in, and spent another half an hour trying to get back out. Impossible to get into it. I was gutted. Michael, if I was to have any car on earth, any car, it would be a Raptor. A Raptor pickup truck by Ford. Because they are amazing. Absolute. Or I'd have one of the old style Nissan Patrols. That thing goes anywhere. See, that's what I mean, Craigie Poo. There's a lot of new materials being used that make things lightweight. But like Paul Robinson said, the Lux 2 is heavy. and that, but it feels like a quality bit of kit. You get it and you think, fuck, that's got some weight in it, and you think that's a nice bit of kit. That. Hey up there, how you doing, buddy? Happy New Year. I absolutely love this liquid by Mad Dogs CGM. My favourite's a strawberry one. This rainbow version is really pleasant, really nice. Got like a very slight hint of orange and citrus, and it's such a lovely vape. I'll never forget, Michael, the look on this geezer who owns it. The look on his face watching me trying to climb in and out of it. It looked like... I swear to God, he looked at the car as if to say, I never knew cars could have stretch marks. The car that surprised me the most was the Peugeot 2008. That thing's like a TARDIS. It looks small as fuck, but when you get inside, there's tons of room. Dave, man, you stick with the platoon. I guarantee you're going to have a good year. I guarantee it. There's going to be that many positive vibes flying around the platoon. You won't be able to not have a good year. Good night, Philip, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Happy New Year to you. Who here, is an honest question, who here has a good feeling about next year? In general. Putting all the COVID shit to one side and everything that's happening with all the tier systems, put all that shit to one side. Think of everything you could achieve next year and tell me you don't get excited. Stuart, that shit creeps up on you. That shit creeps up on you quickly. Dude, if you get married next year, we're all turning up. By video, but we're turning up. Can you imagine 150 screens all around your wedding? We're all sat there vaping. Fuck it, I'm going to announce it. I was holding back, but I'm going to announce it. One thing I'm doing next year. You all know I am not a rich person, so giveaways is not easy. However, I'm going to do something that no one else does. Every month, once a month, I'm going to pick 3 people, come and do a live with me. You don't have to be on camera, you can just be a voice. You can come and do a live with me. How is that? I was going to wait till next year to tell you, but fuck it, I'm going to tell you now. That's how we roll it next year. Starting from January, at the end of January, 3 people get chosen, and you come and do a live with me. I thought that would get some attention. And it can be anybody. Doesn't matter who you are, everybody gets a crack at it. Ah, oh, good shit, Yolanda. Good shit. It could be you, Paul. It could be you, Yolanda. It could be Matthew. It could be Donna. It could be Liz, Claire, or Colette. Any one of you. Like I said, you don't have to be on camera. You can just be a voice. And we all chill out during a live and have a laugh together. We can all share in the experience. Exactly, Craig. Exactly. Dare to be different. Yeah, Stuart. Bit like that. Bit like that, but for everybody. You just come on and we shoot the shit. You don't have to be on camera. It can just be, you know, or whatever. Why is that shaking like that? I think it's the battery. Bloody hell, Claire's nearly on her first year anniversary. Exactly. Well, that's the thing, Michael. If you can't have a good crack in life, you're not going to enjoy it very much. Yeah, nobody's sharing bunks with me. There's not much room. I'll never forget when I was doing security. I think, where was we? Shepton Mallet. Oh, what a shithole that was. Shepton Mallet, what they called a DMG, which stood for Daily Mirror Group. And basically it was like a posh antiques fair, I think is the best way to put it. And they gave us, because it was like a full weekend thing, these fucking bunks to sleep in. And they gave me this single bunk, I led on it, he just went oh fucking hell, on fire. I tell you what, everybody right now needs to do a VA salute to everyone who quit smoking in 2020. That is the biggest achievement of your lives. No mistake. Thank you for stopping by, Dave. Happy New Year, brother. Good shit, Michael. Good shit, man. Oh, congratulations, Pitman. Congratulations. That wine is banging. That's some good shit. And there you go, that's the bottle. You can't drink a bottle of wine for yourself. Fucking watch me. Matthew, same as me, man. Same as me. Congratulations, brother. I remember, I think it was after a year of pure vaping, I had a cigarette on Christmas Day that year. And I remember how horrible it tasted. How truly disgusting and chemically, and it was fucking repulsive. I don't know how I ever smoked. Bear in mind, Mrs. B was never a smoker either. I used to have to hang out her window in her place to have a cigarette. It was too cold to go outside. This Kyle's just not playing ball tonight. Change that it morning, I think. Hey up, Bambi! Happy New Year, brother. Oh, I tell you what a night this has been. This is, look at my face beaming, man. KGB, that's not actually true. You can get flavoured cigarettes. I used to go to a tobacconist in Chorley, and they used to sell like cherry flavoured tobacco and stuff, which was very nice. However, I just couldn't get over how horrible the cigarette tasted. I think Claire, I think it's a bit like working at a shit factory. You know, like a sewage factory. When you first, or even an abattoir. When you first get there, the smell is horrendous. But after a while, you just get used to it. I'll tell you what, Yolanda, I have said that to so many people. When I'm a few months into vaping and stuff, and it's like, yeah, right now, what you're doing is just starting your journey. Eventually, you'll start looking at rebuildables. You start looking at sub-ohms and all the different little sub-ohms. And you'll start getting into RTAs and RDAs, and you start dabbling with little bits. And then you start looking at, especially if you're a gadget freak like me, I am a full, unapologetic gadget freak. I love my gadgets. Like this. You know, like my little controller holder. I love gadgets. And for me, the hobby side of it is like when new mods come out, or like the 3D printed Rebel mod and all this sort of stuff. I love new gadgets. Someone once asked me about 3-4 weeks ago, it might have been Deborah. That asked me how many. No, I'll tell you who it was. It wasn't Deborah, it was Aiden. How many mods was I using at that point? It was Michael, so I do apologise, it was Michael. How many mods I was using? And at that particular point, I had 6 mods all set up and I was using all of them. I've been saying, Matthew, I've been saying about that. I was saying, Claire, 100%. Could never understand why everyone was like, oh, it stinks. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It does. That's the thing, Michael. And what a lot of people don't realise is there's no silly questions. Ever. Paul, I remember when you were on about the fucking hell, Nunchaku. You are well in the bug now, pal. Donna, I love this tune. I absolutely love this tune. That's awesome, Mark. I've got to say, the mod that I've been most impressed with for the price is the Gruss. I've been really impressed with this. It's got a really cheap chipset, but I have a theory on that. I reckon next year, Lost Vape is going to come out with a DNA version of this, and if they do, I'll be first in line for that bastard. But it's built for a DNA. It's got the 3 buttons and everything. It's like it was built for a DNA, and the last second they went, no, let's make it for the cheap market, budget market. The device, I tell you what, the device I've been like really impressed with is a video that Matthew did in the group, and if you haven't seen it, go into the VA Platoon and have a look for it. It's that electric coil device. Now, let me give you a little bit of an inside information here. A little bit of one-on-one information. Matthew was quite, how can I put this? Shy. I think shy is the best term, but I think we can all agree that Matthew did a hell of a job at showcasing that device. And when KGB asked if I was going to do a review on it, I didn't see the point because Matthew did such an excellent job of showcasing it. And I tell you what, Matthew, my hat's off to you, pal. If you ever decide to start reviewing, there's a future in there for you, pal. I tell you what, Craig, I wouldn't have the confidence to do that myself. I'd love to do it. I wouldn't have the confidence to do it myself. I'd fucking something up, and DNAs are too expensive to fuck up. Matthew did smash it, man, big time. That was a hell of a demonstration of that electric coiling device. I was actually really impressed with it. Really impressed. Well, that's why I didn't answer if I was going to do a review on it, because I didn't see the point, because Matthew did such a brilliant job of showcasing it. I was properly proud of Matthew there. Matthew, you did a cracking job, Mal. Cracking job. Yeah, no, the gross, the quality, the build quality on the gross. Again, it goes back to how it feels in the hand and the weight and how the materials feel. And it feels like a quality device. My only issue with it is I vape at round about 70 to 80 watts. Especially with something like the Voluna, which is a dual coil. And when you do that, the battery drains quick. Mr. B, I have a challenge for you. Can you make a rap for the next week about your Holy shit, that's a challenge. Yes, I can, and for you, yes, I will. Ooh, the girl. Did you see the controversy between Jay Hayes and Suck My Mods with that? Woo! Chubby rap, chubby rap, bringing you the big time crap. The chubby will be dubby cap. Yeah, but I like the Voluna looks so nice on it though. The Voluna looks gorgeous on this. It matches and everything. Same with the GT4. The GT4 matches it, but the Voluna just works really well with it. People don't realise this, but when I'm putting raps together, what I actually do is I spend about half an hour listening to NWA before I do it. Because NWA was my jam. Back in the late 1990s, NWA I used to listen to them all the time. Much to my parents' dismay, but you know. Paul, I bet you can get it from somewhere. There's bound to be somewhere that sells it, at eBay or some shit. Pippa, what are you doing? Yeah, Yes, I'm talking to you. What are you doing? Claire, I can make raps up about anything. I have the Wasp Nano, Michael. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I think, in fact, I've done a review on it. The Wasp Nano is a cracking bit of kit. I just think, I don't know, something about it that just, I think it's too much. I don't know. If I was going to use any device, single coil, I'd use the GT4. That's what it is. I'm YouTube famous, Daddy. YouTube famous. What you do? Good girl. That's the thing. It takes 30 mil. I'm thinking about buying an RDA, a 30 mil RDA, especially for it. To be honest, see, as much as the Voluna looks gorgeous on it, I like things to be right up to the edge. But you never do. To be honest, I'm happy I've got the GT4, man. I don't need the GT3, especially when I've got a GT4. It's wine. Nice. I need to get, there's a few things I need to get hold of, like the Ragnar. I think I'm not going to be buying anything for a little while now, because I've got a backlog of things to review, so there's no point in buying anything. But when I start working through the list, then I'll look at buying a Ragnar and all that sort of stuff. Just to keep things propped up. I'm being extra careful because I think money might be tight next year. We should do. And I'm hardly at the forefront of the manufacturers, you know. What? It's wine. It is, Michael. They aren't cheap, but I tell you now, if you'd have asked me before I got one, is it worth 140 quid? I'd have said no. After using one, oh shit, yes. The vaping experience from it is like no other. Come on, hey? Chicken around. Here you go. I can see you getting comfy, Pippa. You're there for night. Is that you done? If comfort was a game, she'd be like, I've won. That's why she loves me. She sees me as a walking dog bed, a heated dog bed that dispenses treats. Creme de Vape do have them, but they also have the 20 quid open draw, the GT4. It's like a little insert you put in to get more airflow. I quite like the restricted side, which is a bit of a restricted director one. Oh. What should I do? Eh? You're a good guy. Yeah. There we go. You can't see this, but she's actually sinking lower and lower into it. She's like, yeah, I'm comfy. Do you reckon he does, Claire? I don't think he does, man. I don't think TVP knows I exist, which I'm kind of happy about. I'd rather stay off his radar, if I'm honest. I can't be asked for the controversy. I don't do drama at all. thing is, when you go to war with someone, that's what I liked about. Let me just put you there for a second. That's what I liked about the thing with Suck Like Mod and Jay Hayes. They talked it out like human beings. They talked it out like adults, and that's how life should be. If you've got a beef with somebody, if you want to do it on live, fine, but just go talk to them. Let's get it out in the open. Don't fuck about, like taking snapshots every chance you can get. That's just childish. If I've got a problem with someone, I'll go to them head to head and say, you know what, you're a dick, and this is why I think you're a dick. And I just don't get it. I don't get pop shots, and it's just childish bullshit. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for people like that. Never have done. You don't like it, have you, Pippa? No, you don't. No. I think the world would be a better place. A much better place if people just aired out the grievances. Well, that's just me. Yeah. I'm not confident when it comes to being social, but if I've got like a bee in my bonnet, I have no problem going to someone's face and saying, "Oi, fucking pack that shit right in." I have a term, and I shut that shit down right now. Hey up, Trev, happy New Year, buddy. And yes, this is the Vaping Pippa, the one and only superstar. The princess of vaping. You honestly, Kisha, couldn't have said it better myself. Couldn't have said it better myself. And I think he's wrong. I want to try the Purge. Oh, I've heard good things about the Purge. I've heard some very good things about the Purge. I might need to look into that one. I'm not talking about purging you. You too, Trev. You too. We like it chillier. We like it positive. We like to have a laugh. Make fun of the fat fuck on camera. But that's how we like to do. And at the end of the day, we've got Princess Pippa here who just chills out with us. We don't have time for all that fucking bullying bullshit. We don't have time for name calling and pointless. Exactly, Liz. Bang on. In fact, if someone's got an issue with me, if a platoon member had an issue with me or something I'd said, or if another reviewer had an issue with me or something I'd said, I'd expect them to come to me, to send a message and actually, talk about it. Not just fucking sit there and throw fucking cheap shots every chance. That's fucking bullshit. Exactly, Trev. Have banter. It's a bit of banter. Have a bit of laugh and fun. Oh wow, Kisha, thank you very much for making me a part of you watching this. That's very kind of you. What part of the US are you in? For anyone who's wondering, that's lemon and lime soda stream. Oh yeah. KGB, we all want to see that. That's not exclusive to Liz. Oh, hang on. Music stopped. Next, please. Oh, wow, man. That's awesome. That must be the best job ever.
There's just so much left to say.
That's awesome, Kisha.
You in every kind of way.
How did you get... I've got the... I don't know how you got timed out there, Danny. I've got no rules apart from don't mention Vu's Alto. That's the only thing I've got on there.
Just what you hear.
You want Pippa to sing you a song? Okay, hang on. Pippa's gonna sing you a song. What song can we pick? I've got one. Right, here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Hang on, let's just get you in position, Pippa. I know. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'd happily review that shit, man. That is... I love doing reviews on liquids. I wasn't gonna say anything crazy, but you were like straight in there, you know. Pippa's now looking in the camera like, have you seen what he just made me do? Help me. What's that? What's that? Go on then, go find Baby Yoda. No, she's not on my screens. Hey up, Callie, babe, how you doing? Go on, go find Baby Yoda. Go on. She's coming. Oh. What part of Callie are you in, Kish? Donna, the dogs just howl whenever I sing. In fact, Reggie attacks me when I sing. He doesn't like me singing at all. Man, so does neither does Mrs. B. There's a trend starting there. You back. So there was no Baby Yoda, you come back to be the star of this show instead. Oh, San Diego, man. The Chargers. Love the Chargers, man. What, do you want to sing Baby Yoda? Baby Yoda, da 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 da, Baby Yoda, da 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 da, Baby Yoda, da 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 da, Baby Yoda. This stream's just gone way left. There was a fork in the road at like sane and insane. We went left. The Chargers are a great team. I love the Chargers, man. It's not called the, hang on, the Juice Lab. It's not called the E-Juice Lab by any chance, is it? I happen to know one of the owners of a place called the, it might be the Lab. Pippa doesn't sing when you rub a tummy. She expects to rub a tummy. She doesn't do tricks for it. She's like, no, you should do it by, you know. Steelers, man. Oh. Steelers. I think if I had to pick any team, there were two teams I used to love. I used to love the Chargers and I used to love the Bengals. Not because it was any good. I used to love the Bengals outfit. The uniform they wore is so cool. Kansas City Chiefs. See, I love watching American football. When I used to play, I tell you, there's no better sport on this earth. Which sounds really weird coming from an English bloke. So bear in mind, when us English lads play American football, we generally play it at rugby clubs. I remember stumping a whole rugby club over just one simple fact, which was Jonah Lomu on his best day, in his best tackle, could produce £2,500 of force per square inch. The average NFL player on an average day every week generates £4,000 per square inch of force in a tackle, which is equivalent to a car crash at 30 miles an hour. Now, you see, the thing is, Donna, I love the Bears for the fridge. That doesn't make me a Bears fan. It just makes me appreciate the fact that they love a fat bastard. Which, you know, I can get behind that. See, I like watching college football. College football's brutal. The NFL's all glitz and glamour, but college football's where it's at. That's where you see all the... Because every one of these playing college football wants to get into the NFL, so they're always given 100% every week without fail. Every play, every pass, every tackle is always 100%. Because they want to get drafted. You know, they want to get brought to the NFL. The college football, man, is... Wow, that is some... Oh, shoot, you've got to watch someone like Louisiana or Texas Tech, you know, someone like that. Oh, fucking hell. Is it Texas Tech? It might be, can't remember if it's Texas Tech, but anyway, Texas or Louisiana. Louisiana has a Louisiana's college stadium houses like 40,000 people. It's massive. I lose myself in these city nights. Hey up, Big D, how you doing, buddy? Happy New Year, pal. Big D. College football, I tell you now, college football is... It's frightening. Truly frightening. Some of the tackles you see in college football, you're like, whoa, you left nothing there. Fucking hell. And it's all, see, when you get to the NFL, invariably, you've got there, you've won. You know what I mean? You've got your big multi-million-dollar contract. College football is all about getting there. So when it comes to college football, every player is giving 110% always. Hey, Obama, how you doing, buddy? It must be really surprising to have like an English dude going waxy lyrical about American football. He's technically supposed to hate it, but we don't really. It's an amazing sport. I'll never forget the very first time I walked out with my shoulder pads and helmet on, and all my gear. The rugby lads soon shut up when they saw me in that. I was like, Jesus Christ, the monsters on the field. Yeah, I played right centre, and there was nothing better than shutting up linebackers. That was my favourite thing in the world to do. If you got like a mouthy linebacker from Dundee or whatever, There was nothing better than shutting them up. I'll never forget, there was one linebacker, I forget who he played for, and I might have been Preston. There was one linebacker. It was like that all game long. And I turned around to the left centre. I said, just do us a favour, let him through, let him pass the line. Now, there's a thing in American football that every American knows. Anybody who loves the sport knows this. If you're a linebacker and you get past the line of scrimmage easily, you put your head on a swivel because there's a reason you've been let through. Well, this lad clearly didn't understand that rule. He got through and thought it was Christmas. Yeah, no. He didn't very quickly. He soon realised what was going on. Oh, Jesus. I've never hit a person harder in my life than when I hit him.
Lost myself in your city nights. Lost myself in your city nights.
Funnily enough, he stayed quiet for the rest of the match. You're not far off there, Michael. Let's put it this way, he left the ground. You got to bear in mind, with my size, how can I explain this? So I'm 5'10", and I've really short legs. My legs are like 22, 23 inches, which means my centre of gravity is really low. So I can get really low and then push right up really quickly, which made me perfect for a centre. And yeah, that lad just got full force. Big D, I'm on a couple. I'm on Mad Dogs by CGN, and I'm also testing at the moment blow juice. So I've got a few blow juice to test. I've got a review coming out in the next couple of days. Blow juice is getting put through RTAs and a couple of, it's going through RDAs tomorrow, but it's going through some RTAs and pod systems at the moment to see how it handles them. I've not made my mind upon them yet, if I'm honest, the blow juice one. One of them I really like, the other two I'm like, So yeah, it's going to be an interesting review, is that one. Might rattle a few cages, let's put it that way. It's going to be a spicy review. Pippa, how many times do I have to tell you? You are not the star of this show. Pippa, excuse me. You are not the star of this show. I believe she is too, but trying to tell her that. The problem is, she believes she is as well. She's gonna be spicy meatball. Do you like it spicy? Oh, that's what I'm reaching for. I know, Claire, it's alright. I've had permission to carry on longer. Mrs. B has said, no, your fans come first. I did a time check about 5 minutes ago and I thought, well, fuck it, I've not been bollocked yet. But Mrs. B sent me a message to say if you want to carry on, you can do. So, Happy New Year. Everyone wish Happy New Year to Mark. Happy New Year to South Africa. We've just gone past the 12 mark. And a big VA for Mrs. B. Stuart's right there. She's a good woman. I tell you what, I hit the jackpot with Mrs. B. Whoa, did I? There ain't another woman on earth that'd put up with my shit like she does. No, Claire, you were right. You were thinking of Mrs. B. If I tried to give Mrs. B a big Mr. B kiss right at this moment, she'd probably just go, piss off. She's chilling. She's in chill mode. She doesn't like to be disturbed when she's in chill mode. Tell you, when I say I hit the jackpot, I mean it. It's like, me personally, I'm not what you would call a sociable person. I'm not a lovey-dovey person. I don't mind romance and I quite like it from time to time. But I like my own space, as well as Mrs. B does. She likes her own space. And as far as we're concerned, it's like, I have my little world, she has her little world, and we love the fact that we respect each other's little worlds. But then she does stuff like buys me a J Hayes Rebel mod out the blue. And I'm like, she did what? You cannot, especially with COVID, you cannot put a price on having your own little space. I would hate to live under someone's feet constantly. It would drive me mad. One thing she did get me at Christmas was this bean to cook coffee maker. I tell you what, my world has been blown apart with that thing. Whoa! I have been on a week-long caffeine trip. I tell you what, this has been one of the best streams ever. We've all just chilled. No, you didn't, KGB. No, you didn't. That is bullshit. If I didn't, you know what? If I didn't know better, I'd swear she was reading comments. Because that's where she's staring right now. She's staring at the comments. It's a Murphy Richards one, Donna. It's a bean to cook Murphy Richards one. And it literally... How can I ask her? Pippa, are you reading comments? Yes, Daddy, I'm reading comments. Oh, bless. She probably can read a lot better than I can. Pippa, you're a fucking star. With your little soul patch. All my other dogs are like, yeah, he's streaming, fuck it, leave it. Pippa's like, Camwa. Oh, Vo. Oh, ask your missus. Right, I thought you meant ask Pippa. Feel like a monster. Tell you what, I know I've said this before, but the quality of royalty-free music nowadays is amazing. Too much wine? Are you kidding? Really? Really? You're not far wrong there, Michael. Pippa, will you just sit back? If you're going to be a star, you've got to learn to relax. You don't want to go snogging the camera. Or you're just too short-sighted, you can't read what's saying from back here. Oh, that's fantastic, Claire. That's what I like to read. I tell you, 2021 is going to be our year. Yeah, Donna, NWA, man. Love that shit. If I could play it now, I would. But then YouTube would be like, cancel. Is YouTube a dick like that, really? Northwest Arkansas. Yeah, that's not the NWA I'm talking about, buddy. Donna. Michael, you know I cannot play you a little bit of NWA. For the simple fact that YouTube goes, cancel. Where's your toy, Pippa? Where's your squeaker? Where's your mousey? Oh, that got your attention. Where's your mousey? It's not over there, is it? Go get your mousey. You call me buddy. Pippa, where's your mousey? Here's the thing, Big D. He had a cracking rap voice, but he never thought he did. And that was the cool thing about it. The first song he put together, they literally had to punch it in line for line because he didn't have a fucking clue what he was doing. That's what I love about Eazy-E, man. It's such a shame what happened to him. And, fuck you, Suge Knight. Fuck you.
Can you hear my voice?
Well, that was the thing about Eazy-E. He was a short-ass, mouthy little dwarf.
I'm floating through outer space.
Northerners with attitude. I'm nicking that. I'm a northerner with attitude. I bring it in with my platitudes.
Is anybody there?
I know what he died of, but I also know how that was implemented. Well, I know what the rumor is, and the fact that the Suge Knight did like hint that he did it to him. Because bear in mind, back in Compton, in that sort of time period, there was a lot of AIDS going about because of all the crack cocaine and shit that was being pushed about. So it was very easy. I've got fucking hair on my nose. So it was very easy to get a hooker or something that had AIDS, nick their blood, and just inject it.
It's so dark, it's so dark.
Very easy.
In space. And it's been so long since I've seen
Do you know how many famous people have come out of Compton?
just what I can see.
Like truly famous people. Like, I didn't realise that the Williams sisters, you know, the tennis stars, Venus and Serena, they came from Compton, or they lived in Compton. Their father actually moved them to Compton to toughen them up. That is crazy. Wouldn't surprise me, Big D. Suge Knight's a dick. Shug, I tell you, worst human being ever. And that's saying something, considering you've got people like, you know, Goebbels, Hitler, Stalin. Shug Knight's up with them. He's just an evil fat fuck. Dr. Dre, man, I tell you, he's a very, very, very inspirational, and he's not just talent. Talent is not the right word. Talented is not the right word at all. What he is a genius. He truly is. Dr. Dre has always been ahead of the times. Always. You see, the thing is, Matthew, you don't need to know much about rap to understand what happened with the NWA. If you actually look into it, it's very interesting history. Very interesting history. Like how Compton used to be an all-white area. Not many people know that. Compton was one of the first areas that the US Supreme Court was made to have to include black people, and it was, you know, it was one of those things. That's actual history. And one of the very first gangs in Compton was a white gang that got put together to keep black people in check. And we're talking what, 50, 30, 40, 50 years ago? That's crazy. Dr. Dre is one of these people that you could give him a guitar and say he'd never learned, never touched one before. Within a day, he'd be banging out music on it. He's that clever. He's in tune. Mr. B, my daughter Emily, 13, just wanna let me say Happy New Year to her. Oh, bless. Hang on a minute. Pippa, come here. We're doing this together. For Emily. Chubby cuddles. Chubby cuddles. Pippa chubby cuddles. It's our thing, babe. Chubby cuddles. Happy New Year, Emily. I hope you're well. Ah, Trev, man, that's awesome. Do you know what the best... It's not really heavy metal, but the best experience I had with rock music was at the Download Festival in the UK. I did... Oh, it's fucking hair, will not piss off. I did personal security for the Download Festival, and I got to go backstage with Ozzy Osbourne, which was an experience and a half. And I got to experience Feeder live. And if you've never experienced Feeder live, wow, man, it blew my mind how good they were. It was Feeder, Foo Fighters, and Buddy Holly, the geezer who sung White Wedding. Feeder, I tell you what, Feeder live was an experience. The funniest thing that happened on that whole journey, though, that whole weekend, Billy Idol, that's it. But I think Buddy Holly for some stupid reason, but obviously he died in a plane crash. But the funniest thing that I had to do, now I don't know how many Americans will understand this, but I'll try and explain it the best I can. So, bear in mind personal security. Now when you're doing personal security for festivals and stuff, it's not like normal security, not the stud around. Personal security, you go around in what's known as civvies, and you wear a band that lets people know your security. Now what you do is you cover that band up and you look for drugs. That's one of the first things you do. But you also, find lost people, or if a band has an issue, you go deal with that. Now, one of the things we got over the radio, that there was a band called Stereophonics. Now, everyone in the UK will know who the Stereophonics are. I don't know how well received they were in the US, but I know in the UK they were like top 5 all-time rock bands. They'd lost the drummer, and the wife was worried. So we had this big hunt on to find this drummer for Stereophonics. I'm driving around all the back area trying to find this drummer, and in the distance I see this RV doing shaking from side to side, and I'm thinking, oh shit. So I go, I pulls up to this RV, knocks on the door, sure as shit the drummer's in there. He's banging a fucking roadie, and his wife turned up at that point. Oh, Jesus Christ, was that incredible. He had to go on stage with his wife, so mad at him. But there was fuck all he could do because he had to go on stage, and she couldn't kill him because he had to go on stage. It was a crazy time. Oh, also, Michael, it's an amazing. I never did Glastonbury. I did Tea in the Park and I did Download Festival. I never did Glastonbury. I never wanted to do Glastonbury. The summer period for me was generally Tea in the Park, Download Festival, Leeds Festival, and then a few down south that was more like, like the DMGs and shit like that. Happy New Year, Zaddy, buddy. But it's, I could, the stories I could tell you, the times when I used to do security, they just blow your mind. I did it for 3 or 4 years, and all I ever had to do was work the summer and have the winter off. That's how much money I made during the summer. But I never spent anything, so I didn't have to. All my lodging was paid for, food was paid for, drinks was paid for. Oh, Pippa, what are you doing? You're trying to climb into the camera. I assure you, Baby Yoda is not behind the camera. Are you going to sit down? Earth to Pippa. Mork to Mindy. Nanu, nanu. Mork calling Olsen. Coming Olsen. Just sit down, you pleb. Muppet. You could have been a Muppet, you know what, don't you? I reckon he was Bert or Ernie back in the day. Reincarnated. Mork and Mindy was awesome. What was that, Mrs. B? You think she was more grouch? Moody. Pippa is not a moody little bitch. You do wireless? No, I never did wireless. I tried to stay away from southern music festivals purely because it was always stupid amounts of travelling. And you got to bear in mind, the company that I worked for, I didn't like. And I didn't like the way they did things. I didn't like how they distributed work, and I didn't like how they treated staff. So I always went to festivals that was in driving distance to my home, should I ever tell them to shove the job up their arse, which I eventually did. Mork and Mindy was amazing. I think the biggest travesty to ever hit mankind was the death of Robin Williams. My wife was inconsolable when he died. No, it wasn't G4, it was before. Well, now it's G4, but it was before G4. G4 bought them out. For legal reasons, I don't want to say who, because I don't know, because obviously I'm sat here saying they're a shit company, and I don't know if they're still going, or I don't know if they sold the name on or whatever, so, you know. We're talking a long time ago, a long time ago, like well over a decade. It was, I tell you what, Michael, it was so sad the way he died. That's what made, how can such a happy man take his own life because he was so unhappy himself? That to me is just, man, it's heartbreaking. It just, I take Robin Williams is the personification of you never judge a book by its cover. No matter how happy someone seems, there's always something going on behind. And if you think, if you even have an inkling that somebody's struggling, you should always reach out. And Robin Williams taught us that as a human race. No, Claire, I wasn't physically fit at all. I was just strong and intelligent enough to be in the right place at the right time. That's all it was. Tomberden. I take Liz, have had many good nights out in Tomberden. Some more than others, KGB. Some more than others. But that's why I always say, if you have an inkling, even the slightest doubt that someone is struggling, you reach out to them. I don't care if you piss them off, you reach out to them. If you try everything and they still tell you to fuck off, then there's nothing more you can do. But at least try. Oh shit, I've got wine lips. I'm really glad I didn't bring the second bottle of wine up. Liz, I think you hand out more Chubby Cuddles than I do. I can't wait till I show you the Chubby Cuddles t-shirt tomorrow. That's when it goes live tomorrow. Holly Golightly. Where? That reference rings a bell, but I can't think what it's from. No, not that song. Not that song. Not that song. No. That song gets me banned. I need to remove that one.
Try to believe in anything greater than a miracle. It wouldn't be this difficult if we.
Babe, I tell you what, Vaping Misfits are a brilliant group. They do so much for mental health, it's unreal. I have the highest respect in the world for Vaping Misfits. Breakfast at Tiffany's, that's where it's from. The rules are pretty standard, but there's only really one main rule, and that's you've got to be a subscriber of the channel. Because the group is designed for, you can talk about anything and everything. It's not just vaping. We're all there as one family, but we're all the vape family, the vaping platoon family. So let me just pull it up for you in a second. So this is the group. as you can see here, VA Platoon. VA Platoon there. That's what it's called, which is the Vaping Ape Platoon. It should be Mark II. As for rules... Rules. Group rules. So, no links to outside vape shops or products. Be kind and courteous. A profile check to make sure that you are actually a person. No hate speech or bullying. No promotions or spam. Respect everyone's privacy. No selling of any kind. No graphical violence or nudity. That one's mainly aimed at KGB. Hey up, Chico, buddy. The thing is about the platoon, we're a family, and we'll always be a family. Because that's why I called it a platoon. A platoon is a band of brothers and sisters that get the job done. Yeah, no, hang on. There we go. My bad. We're looking into that, Claire. We're looking into getting Pippa a Vape Ape t-shirt. Turn lie chat on. What the hell's lie chat? Is that where you lie? I'm interested to see what lie chat is. I'll turn it on if I can work out what the fuck it is. Live chat. What's the difference between what you're doing now and live chat? What's live chat? Is what you're doing not live chat? You're talking to someone here who, you know, I'm not the best or fair with technology here, you know what I mean? You're lucky you actually got somewhere to chat. The VA Platoon, there is live chat at the top. Ah! Okay, there we go. Right, I've switched it to live chat. I don't know what difference that's going to make, but you know, live chat's on. Thank you for that. I don't have a fucking clue what it does. The thing about the VA Platoon, what you've got to understand, I got sick and tired of being in groups where all they would let you talk about is vaping. If you try to talk about anything else, they'd kick you out the group. And although I respect that decision for their group, that's not how I wanted my shit to run. I see all chat anyway. But anyway, thank you for that. It's on. And the way I set up my shit was, it's one of those things where, let's say you're having a problem. Nothing vape related. Let's say you're having a problem with, I don't know, mental problem. You're feeling depressed. You want to talk to someone. You can put it in that group and people will flock to you to help you. Ah, thank you, Andy. I didn't know that. That's really cool. I've got chatting two places, but that's really cool. No, thank you for that. That's why I say the VA Platoon is the best place for vapors, because we're a family. And if my nose doesn't stop itching very soon, I'm going to fucking rip it off. It's one of those things where, I'll give you a for instance. Everyone knows I love my dogs. And I was in a vape group before I put the platoon together, and I posted a picture of Reggie who was just fucking about, and I thought it was funny. And this particular group was, you know, it wasn't doing particularly well. There wasn't much going on as far as people chatting, and I thought this picture would get people chatting. It got removed because it wasn't vape related, and I sat there thinking, that's bollocks. That's just like people. So then all it was relegated to was, oh, look at my mod. Who gives a fuck? It's like, yeah, no, you've got a nice mod, mate. How's your day? There's no cohesion. It didn't feel like a community, and that's what my plan is for VA Platoon. It's a community, and we talk about everything. Leave my bloody nose alone. Oh, it's driving me mad. It's like there's a hair somewhere on it and it won't piss off. Oh, you do it whenever you want, Michael. There's no pressure, man. No rush. I think the link's in the description anyway. You're right, Liz. You don't get to know anybody. And at the end of the day, I feel closer with every person in the VA platoon than I do in any other vape group. No, why would I? Oh, Jesus. Mrs. B was about to come and run in and smash me over the head then with something. What do you mean closer than your bloody family? No, closer than any other group. It's just one of those things, man. I don't get it. Groups are supposed to. It even says when you're setting it up, what's this group about? Are you a community? Yes. We're a vaping community. If someone was having, like, let's say someone was having a real problem, they've just been made homeless or whatever, I would expect them to feel confident enough to put that in the group and everybody rally round them. Fuck's sake. Mrs. B just said if you find yourself homeless, you're fucked unless you have a dog. Then you can come live with us. Fuck off, Greggy Poo. Oh, thanks, Yolanda. Yeah, I'm just me. I just chill. You know, I have a laugh and a joke and banter, and my nose is driving me mad. I'm gonna go chuck my head in a big bowl of water in a minute, just to like, Right, no, hang on. Get down. I need to sort this nose out. It's driving me mad. Right, that doesn't fix my nose. There's something going on psychologically. My nose just won't stop itching. It's driving me insane. No, it doesn't. I don't have arguments. How can anyone not want to see that? Exactly, Claire. That was my point. How could you not want to see this? Let me show you the fucking picture that I put up. Where would it be? It's there. It's a Reggie picture. Go to you. Pippa, we used to watch my head. So she just carries on. There we go. Right, there we go. This is the exact picture I used. That one. Oh, Chico. New Year. Happy New Year, buddy. That was the picture I used and it got taken down because it wasn't vape related. Fuck off. Especially when the day before the owner of the group was complaining because nobody was chatting. Nope, that didn't fix my nose. It'll stop itching in a minute. It'll just. Hang on. Did I just see the fucking hair then? Where is. There's a stray hair just tickling my nose. It's crazy. That's it, Pippa. You get back into your spot directly in front of the camera. Michael, if we can do anything to help people quit smoking, you suggest it. Matthew is the head of the group. He's the manager of the group. So if you've got any ideas, take it to Matthew and he will sort it.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the lights covered in ink and bleach.
Oh, this is worse than having my mask on.
The ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.
Is it you? Are you sending stray hairs my way?
Fire spreading all around my room.
I reckon it's you.
So bright, it's hard to breathe.
Because every time you come near me. Reggie's a nutter. Let me tell you now, Claire. Reggie is it? I'm guaranteed where he is right now. If I ask Mrs. B to send me a photo of Reggie right now, he will be led on my pillows. That's exactly where he'll be, flat out on my pillows.
Why can't you just let me
Shedding love, no shit.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles.
Stick two pencils up your. It's on the outside of my nose, that's the problem. It's like round there, or just underneath. It's drive me mad. Tonight it just feels like one big promotion for the VA platoon. I never meant it to be. Oh, she knows. Pippa knows she's a star. She damn well knows it, don't you? Eh? Princess Pip. Little Miss Pip. Really cool, you know. This is something I don't usually share. But every single dog of ours, bear in mind we've got 8, has their own song. Let that sink in for a second. They all have their own little song. I'm not pissed. How am I pissed? I'm not going to sing the songs. I'm just saying they all have their own individual song. Am I wrong? Oh shit, here we go. Mrs. B hates me telling people. She hates me telling people that they all have their own little song. I fucking knew it. So, as I said, if Mrs. B would send me a picture of Reggie right now, he'll be on my pillows.
Just tripping on day. Dreams got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Fast asleep on my pillows. I've got to move that when I go to bed. Yeah, no, it's because I've got new lights set up, Trev, but I've not set them up properly yet. So I use my screens as my face light. So when it goes to dark, it makes me dark. But I'll be setting up my screen light soon. But that's Reggie the Labrador, and what he likes to do is sleep on my side of the bed until I kick him off roughly around midnight, half midnight. And then he wakes me up doing the exact same thing that I do to him at 5 o'clock when he wants to pee. And that's when I usually get up. Here's the thing, Michael. I'm not going to be doing giveaways for vape gear. I've got something better than that. I'm giving away merch. And bear in mind, my t-shirts are phenomenally well designed. Let me see if I can find one. It's going to go dark. Bear with it. It's not that dark. Right. It's darker. It's gone darker. Ha! Dark. I'll be able to. Oh, it's got Teespring. Oh, 1 second. It's not off. Where's my shop? There we go. So, like this. Hang on, let me just get rid of that advert. Shit like that. There you go, you can actually see the design there. So this is what I'm going to be giving away. Stuff like this. The Chubby Cuddles t-shirt when I make it. Another Platoon one. The Vape Ape Platoon. So that's the stuff I'm going to be giving away. That's my favourite one. That is properly cool. That took me about 2 hours to design that. That's fully original, my design. With the ape skull and the little top hat and the mechs. And the back, you see the back, it's all black back. But the little monotone vape clouds on the arms. Love that shit. Someone said it looked like a Vaping Bogan t-shirt. I'm like, how? How does it look like a Vaping Bogan t-shirt? Don't forget, I'll be bringing out the Chubby Cuddles t-shirt tomorrow as well. There is hoodies on there, but they're just the Vape Ape logo on them. Oh, bloody hell. I'll be bringing out lots more designs next year. Lots more designs. Chubby Cuddles is next. going to be more cartoony Chubby Cuddles, but Chubby Cuddles is going to be cool. Fuck that, I didn't realise. Oh, Jesus. That's my favourite one. The Keep It Cloudy one is definitely my favourite one. It's a Teespring shop. I didn't even know Teespring existed until Aiden from Little Bro Bates told me about them. So I just made a few designs up. The Chubby Cuddles one's going to be cool. What's to do? Only Teespring. I'm expecting a few people getting the Teespring stuff next year. Because I had a lot of good feedback from the Keep It Cloudy stuff, but it got released just before Christmas. So it was like, everyone was like, shit, I'm skint. But, yeah, here's what it is. And just so you know, I'm not doing that to plug my own shit. That was not the point. My point was I'm going to be giving away this stuff. Get some photos of my platoon wearing the t-shirts. Apparently, when I hit 1,000 subs, I can offer this shit on YouTube as well. Apparently. Oh, don't... Sorry, Trev, you doing what? Sorry. Drink. 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 Teespring's meant to be good quality. Aiden was telling me he loves it because Aiden from Little Bro Bates uses Teespring, and he was telling me the quality of his t-shirts are spot on. It's just a shame they dropped the sizes to 3XL. Drink, drink, drink. I will say this though. I will say this, something that will maybe surprise a few of you. I'm not going to say by who. Fuck's sake. I have been approached. Very early stages. I have been approached to bring out my own line of vaping liquids. I've been asked the question, am I interested? And my response was, oh hell yeah. That's gonna be cool as shit. I tell you, next year's gonna be amazing for the platoon. Yeah, Liz, he's fucking off down south. Fucking traitor. Nope, not 88 vapes. If it was 88 vapes, I'd have probably turned that shit down, if I'm honest. It's not 88 vapes. There probably could be a Chubby Cuddles range. Oh, the Care Bear range. Fucking Chubby Cuddles range. My nose is letting me down tonight, big time. Have a good one, Pip. Thank you for dropping by. You're a superstar. Everyone give the VA salute to Pip. Have a good new year. Oh, thank you, Claire. Tubby kadoosh. Oh, crap. Let's free fall. Love this tune, man. Lizzie's happy. Oh, Jesus. He come for that pit. He was hiding into my arms. Happy New Year, lifelong liquids. Happy New Year, buddy. Love the entrance there, man. It's like, pow! Happy New Year. So yeah, no, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. I was quite shocked when I got approached to do a Vaping Ape liquid range. That's going to be... So everyone knows my flavours are crazy. Like, who would have thought blueberry... Cinnamon blueberry crumble cotton candy would work so well? Oh, that is shit, Colette. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that, man. That's... You go give him a cuddle, put some... I tell you what works really well, Colette. There's, if you've got an Alexa, there's a thing called New Age Sleep. I'm sure it's called New Age Sleep. Really helps dogs relax. Pro tip. Especially with fireworks. New Age for Sleep, I think it's called. It works with our 8, especially when the things are going. And if that doesn't work, look into Thunder shirts. Thunder shirts really work. Have a happy New Year. Can I stay till midnight? Probably not, Claire. We'll see. We'll see how I'm like in 15 minutes or so. If my nose is driving me crazy, I need to go chuck it into a sink of cold water. You're a Geordie. Do you know what? I used to have a mate and he was from, fuck's sake. No, not everybody, just because he's from Newcastle does not mean he's friends with Anton Deck. Anyway, he was a Mackham, and I used to call him a Geordie all the time. He used to drive me fucking mental. Why are you, man? Off to the down. I'll never forget, for as long as I live, I don't know if you ever used to watch it, Benidorm. What was his name? You got Les, who was the transvestite Geordie. And then he had his Spanish mate, who was trying to, like, he was on the phone to someone. And he's saying, he was trying to pretend he was Les. At the end of the call, he went, yes, why are you, man? Les goes, you do realise why I doesn't mean goodbye. Good night, Stuart, buddy. Enjoy your last hour of 2020. Peace. I had another friend who was from Cumbria, and we used to call him a jam eater all the time, so apparently that was a big fucking insult to them, and he hated being called jam eater. Oh, Benidorm was amazing, Claire. It was such a good program. I learned loads of Spanish from watching that. Hostia. Madre mia. What people? People, will you stop looking at me in that tone of voice? I love how Mrs. B hears you from Newcastle and automatically the first question she asks is she friends with Ant and Dec? Or is he friends with Ant and Dec? Me and my nose are going to fall out royally at this rate. So, Trev, do you watch Vaping Heat? He's a good reviewer, good Geordie reviewer. Knows his shit too. I'm going to have a friction burn on my nose in the morning, I swear to God. I wouldn't mind. You know, if I was a druggie or something, or I like snorted cocaine on a regular basis, I'd understand it, but I don't. Vaping Heat's brilliant. He's so underrated. I think the thing is with the vaping community, or vaping reviewers in general, there's a lot of older heads. I don't put myself in it because I'm only like 36 myself. I feel like I'm 56, but it's always sort of, there's a lot of older heads. And for some reason, despite how good they are, and I have a lot of respect for Vaping Heat, they just don't seem to get the numbers that they should, and I think that's so unfair. But because he's like you said, Trev, he's such a funny bloke. There's that, I watch everybody. Liz patrolling the nation so she can watch all the reviews by binocular. Oh, I hate fireworks. I tell you what, Claire, like I said earlier, if it was up to me, I would ban fireworks from general public use. It's wrong. The colourful bombs. Oh, fucking nose. The colourful bombs. What they are. It's fucking stupid. Oh, that's give a hint to Trev's age. Be like Beirut. That's a proper 80s term, is that one? Beirut's like a fucking destination for tourism now. There was a brilliant film back in early 90s. I think it had Robert Redford and Brad Pitt in it. I'm sure it called Spy Games. And that was the closest to an actual representation of what Beirut was actually like. Yeah, McTavish is awesome. McTavish is really cool. Damn, now I want to watch that film again. I remember a film and I think, fuck, I want to watch that. Spy Games, Robert Redford, Brad Pitt. Don't blame you, Matthew. Thank you for sticking around so long. I know it's been an hour longer than I said. I don't think I'm going to make it to midnight, if I'm honest. I think even my spanners are like, really? You're only supposed to be on 2 hours. You've done 3. Pippa's bribing me. She's like, no, come on. You had enough now. You had enough. She's not performing for the camera anymore. Tell you what, do this. You ready? If you want the stream to end, give me a high five. Yo, Pippa, do you want the string 10? Give me a high five. There you go. If you've had enough, give me a high five. There we go. If you think the Vape Ape Platoon is the best community in the world, give me a high five. There we go. There we go. Right, Pippa has spoken, folks. I'm going to call it. Oh, it's been an amazing night. I want to thank each and every one of you for making this night super special. Thank you to all the new people that have joined me tonight. Oh, so close to 500 as well. I think it would be nice to cuddle up to Mrs. B at midnight. She'd probably slap me, but at least I can say I tried. So we're going to call it a night there. It's been a lovely evening. Gaily Bops and Vaping with Vic turned up. Who'd have thought that would ever happen? We've had the amazing Trev and Pip and Liz and Donna and Matthew and Claire Bear. Everybody's turned up in full force, and you are all truly amazing. So, without any further ado, freaking hell, and all the bullshit to one side, it is time for me to close the stream and to wish you all a very, very, very happy new year. Remember, 2021 can only be as good as we make it. So let's band together and make it the best year ever. Thank you all for being here.